¿Qué onda, banda? Continuamos con Vampyr y acabamos de tener la extorsión de Lady Ashbury por parte de la enfermera Crane, así que pues vamos a avisarle a Lady Ashbury que ya acabó este pedo. ¿Qué pedo? ¿Qué pedo? Madres. ¿Qué fue ese pedo? Ahí estás, profesor. Madre, se puso muy intenso. Informa del asunto, sí, ahorita informemos, aguanta. Le dimos baje con algunas cosas a la enfermera. Ok, Whitechapel. Oops. Medico. Ahí está, aguanta. Vas a valer madre, profesor. Excelente, primo. Se está poniendo muy violento este pedo. A ver si puedo pasar por acá. Ups, ¿qué hay acá? Es la casa de don señor Petrescu, ¿no? Ok. Vamos con Lady Ashbury. Corre, profesor. Debería comer ese profesor, ¿no? Digo, o sea, drenarle la sangre. Motherfucker. Ok, no, aquí no. Corre, primo. Necesitamos llegar al Pembroke, ¿no? Whitechapel Street. Y necesito cambiar mis puntos. A ver si ya puedo abrir esta madre, si a huevo. Vámonos, profesor.
Human blood. Whoever left these marks did so deliberately.
Ah, caray, no los había visto, sí. Desbloquear. ¿Cómo le hago para salir? No. No. Madres. Aquí. Oh, creo que va a estar cabrón. Estos güeyes. Bien. Pégale. Dale, eso. Vale. Mátalo. Mátalo. Ah, qué pedo con eso, ya casi. Vientos, ¿qué falta? Chupar la sangre primero, vientos. Mamá, este primo, solo queda tu carnalito. La pelón. Bien. Tomaste. Ala, sí estuvo un poco más difícil este pedo. Vámonos. A ver qué traen. Aquí no hay nada, ¿va? Net. Y acá. Escóndete, ¿no? Ah, porque una cama, ¿no? Ah, no, sí. Del pastel, vámonos. A ver si por aquí se puede pasar. Sí, a huevo que sí. Ya casi llegamos, pues escucho unos pinches gritos bien culé. ¿Qué pedo con eso, profesor? Hospital Pembroke, va. Ok. Hasta Lady Ashbury. Supongo por acá. Sí. De siempre, I guess. Va. Ah, estaba comiendo a la banda. Tómela.
I would ask you to avert your eyes, sir. Or did you not know it was rude to stare?
I knew it.
Speak up, Dr. Reid. I like a man who speaks his mind.
A ver.
You killed him. He trusted you. And you killed him.
Spare me your sarcasm, Jonathan. You are but newly born in this world.
So in the end, the accusation was true, wasn't it?
The situation is somewhat awkward nonetheless. I have not been observed sustaining myself for many decades. I have to say I'm a trifle embarrassed.
Anyway, I have concluded my inquiries concerning your blackmailer.
I see. Please excuse my agitated state. Under normal circumstances, I wouldn't let anyone see me in this condition.
I must confess I have not put an end to the blackmail, my lady. Unfortunately, I could not bring myself to do it.
I'm so disappointed in you, Jonathan. I didn't expect this from you.
Lady Ashbury, you yourself admitted how ridiculous the sum of money was. I can assure you it was all used for charitable ends.
Va que va.
Well, you are full of surprises, aren't you, Jonathan? All right? Say I trust you. But you will still pay the ransom. That is only fair. After all, it was you who failed to bring this problem to a satisfactory conclusion.
I believe I could agree to that.
And since a lady always keeps her promises, I will now answer any questions you may have.
Okay.
Why did you save me in the canning factory?
I could hardly stand by and watch such a promising young blood as yourself be torn to shreds by some gutter scowl.
Exacto.
What type of vampire is a skull?
Not a true vampire. The deformed offspring of lesser vampires. It is a shame these creatures run wild, slaves to their baser instincts.
Ok.
William Bishop wasn't the vampire that created me then.
No, Jonathan. Whatever their strength and demeanor, Skulls are the progeny of careless vampires. It cannot be the other way round.
Ah, entonces ¿cómo estuvo el pedo? ¿Quién creó este profesor?
I know this is beyond the pale, but may I inquire your age?
Really? And I thought you were gentlemen. If you must know, I'm 27. I've been 27 for a long time now, and 27 I shall remain.
Ok.
And who bestowed upon you this eternal youth?
My maker. He left this isle a long time ago.
Very well, but I believe there is more to this than you are saying.
A lady has to have some secrets.
Ok.
Why does Dr. Swansea allow you?
He is a good and compassionate man. He is trying to find a solution for our hunger. Until that happens, he is clever enough to understand that I only feed upon the dying.
Ok.
And no one suspected you of the murders.
As you well know, suspicion has recently fallen on me of killing for pleasure. But you have my word, Jonathan. I take no pleasure in taking a life.
What do you know about this Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole?
The Brotherhood is well known amongst London vampire society. As long as our kind is discreet, and as long as they do not interfere, we have come to a mutual understanding.
Ok.
Are there many vampires here in London?
Immortals are of a rare breed, and we often tend to hide. But you may occasionally meet some of us at night.
Do you know any of them? Have you an idea of the identity of the vampire who attacked me?
You mean your maker? No, Jonathan, I have no clue. But I fear he or she is as careless as cruel. To let you discover your new condition by yourself.
What do you mean?
Every now and then, you may discover an immortal in the deep of the night. But we are a rare and reclusive breed. Our progeny is almost never accidental.
¿No será que Swansea es vampiro
Will they all
igual?
be as affable as you,
Que lo
my lady?
convirtió a propósito.
I do not see why not. But remember, even the shark smiles before he bites.
That sounds like a lesson from experience.
Vampire politics are as intricate and sometimes tedious as a game of chess in a gentleman's club. I've learned from experience it is best to decline to play.
Ok.
I've been away from London and England for 3 years. This isn't the city I remember.
Things have gone from bad to worse here, Jonathan. I've lived in this city for a long time, and I've never seen it like this.
Ok.
The Spanish flu has hit London that bad.
Yes, but it's not just that. I've heard things. Things I've not heard for a very, very long time. There are whispers in the shadows. Something far worse than the Spanish flu is here in the city.
Ok.
What is it you fear?
Fear has long since flown this form. But there is something malevolent circling us. I feel fear is merely waiting in the wings.
When I awoke, changed, I was chased and attacked by vampire hunters. Prepared and well-trained.
Though I can't be certain, more than likely it was the once glorious Guard of Priwen.
You make them sound like some sort of
Sí,
cult.
esto parece.
More a society. And like all the best ones, a secret society. I thought them almost gone. But it seemed they have been recruiting.
Once glorious, but still dangerous.
They have seen better days. But all fanatics are dangerous. You would be wise to stay clear. They are sworn to destroy our kind.
Pues ya no. Ahí va.
A vampire? Is that what I am? What we are?
Such a crude word, defined by penny dreadfuls and drunken hacks. No. You are now an Ekon, and that you shall remain.
Are you an Ekon too?
Yes, I am. We are the closest thing to what man refers to as vampires. Forget what you think you know about us.
So we are Ekons. How can I identify us amongst other vampires?
How to put it? All Ekon are vampires. But all vampires are not Ekon.
Ok, Platón.
We are but a branch of the immortal tree.
Bien.
I don't understand. Why was I created and then left for dead?
That is a question only the one who made you can answer. It's not normal practice. I doubt even if you find him, he will answer you, considering how cruelly he treated you.
So me being a vampire could have been a mistake.
I very much doubt it, Jonathan. Contrary to the legends, it is not as simple to make another vampire by just biting someone.
Entonces, ¿cómo está ese
I'd
pedo?
like to avoid creating another vampire by mistake anyway. Tell me, how is it done?
The process is dangerous. It could even kill your potential progeny. If you did decide to sire an offspring, they must drink of your blood, Jonathan.
Ok.
I've been hearing a voice talking in my head. Is this some kind of insanity? It feels like the voice of the vampire that created me.
Hush. Tell no one this. It would be unwise to talk of such things amongst British immortals. Speak no more of your maker.
Excuse my forwardness, but are you my maker?
Me? Goodness, no. Only a foolish immortal would create a progeny without taking precaution, and I'm no fool.
How could this cause offense?
Only the powerful immortals can mentally call to their progeny. No vampire or hunter will sleep easy, knowing that an unidentified elder is stalking the
okay.
streets of London.
Ya vamos viendo cómo está este pedo.
I bid you farewell, for now, my lady. I must quickly analyze the blood I took from Nurse Crane's patient.
Vamos al laboratorio, profesor. Y sirve que asimilamos los puntos.
At least that mistress of the dump has stopped following me.
Ok. Entonces me creo un vampiro anciano. O sea, los chingones, un pinche Nosferatu. Va. Vamos a analizar la sangrita primero. Ok. Cero para resistencia ligero.
Razvan Vasily was infected by Spanish flu, but also has the highly unstable blood of the Scowls.
Okay.
Is the London vampire epidemic transmitted through the flu? I should talk to Dr. Swansea about it.
Va que va. Capítulo 3, historia familiar. Ahora vamos a evolucionar tantito. ¿Qué era lo que necesitaba? avanzadas, recuperación, costo. No las puedo utilizar. Tácticas. A ver. Agota tu resistencia para... no. Defensivas. Barrera de sangre. Coagulación. ¿Cuánto cuesta? 1300. No, está muy cara, pero... necesito... fuerzas físicas, energía. Este pedo de la ciencia. Dice ahora puedes llevar 3 foros contigo. Ok. A ver, morder. Regeneración rápida, nivel 1. Cuando haces la mordida en combate. Vamos a ver si puedo gastar en otra cosita. Ah, ya se desbloquearon las avanzadas. Dice pierdes el control y se lo cedes a la bestia por un breve periodo. La bestia se mueve con rapidez y golpea con furia a todos los enemigos que te rodean. Va. Ok, me quedan 500. Autofagia. Ah, no. Dice, creas un vórtice de sombras, supieras el objetivo del cobrar vida, las sombras interrumpen al enemigo del área e infligen terribles daños. 600 Nel. Ah, pero creo que con esta sí se pueden. Dice aumentar capacidad de sangre. Va. Yo creo que ya no puedo llevar otra, no ya. La noche siguiente, vale. Inútiles cerradas policías en Whitechapel. Últimamente los rumores se cerraron a Whitechapel se están haciendo realidad. Durante los últimos 3 meses la policía ha sospechado que el sitio alberga lo que podría haber sido el centro del mercado negro de los medicamentos de Londres. Ok. Richard, bronquitis, necesitamos tratamiento para la bronquitis, migraña, fatiga. Ok. Vamos a ver si se puede hacer tratamiento para la bronquitis y la migraña. No. Me hace falta frasco de vidrio. No, sí. Esencia, codeína, permanganato de potasio. Suelo regenerativo ligero. Dice regenerar 3 puntos de salud al instante. Dice. Va que va. Actualización de la misión. Causas y efectos. Contarle a Edgar Swansea sobre la sangre de Razvan Basilva. Vamos a chismearle a este profesor, ¿qué pedo? ¿Estás, profesor en sí?
Evening, Edgar. Could I get your
Yo creo
professional
que ese güey fue el que
opinion?
te creó, profesor.
Please speak. But I have something important to tell you.
This strain of flu, it's very different from the one I saw in Europe. It's downright peculiar.
Really? What makes you say that?
Ok.
I've just looked at the blood of one of our recently deceased.
I see. Do you have anything more to go on?
This disease spreads and looks like the Spanish flu, but its effects differ greatly. The London strain is different from the continental one.
This is very interesting. Did you find something else?
A ver, dile todo.
Yes.
Unlike the flu, the infected begin to show an increase in outwardly aggressive behavior. More than simple agitation. Once docile people become violent.
You mean like rabies? Is there a chance we could create a vaccine, Jonathan, like Pasteur? By the stove, that would be smashing.
There's a lot we're not seeing here. But it is spreading, and quickly. If we don't act, the whole city could be lost.
But Jonathan, we've a fantastic opportunity sitting right here in front of us. A weapon of choice.
What on earth do you mean?
Why, you, my dear boy. With your expertise and your blood, we could isolate the properties that course through your veins.
Sí, a huevo que ese güey lo creó.
Think about the possibilities.
But the risk of infection using vampire blood could compound the situation.
I know, but your blood now carries remarkable regenerative properties. With our minds and your blood, there's nothing we couldn't cure.
We'll discuss this more later. Thank you for your time.
No, thank you. But as I said, I needed to talk to you. I have some rather bad
¿Qué pasó ahí,
news.
profesor?
Yes?
I'm afraid it's your sister.
My sister?
She's to be buried this evening at Whitechapel Cemetery. Your mother published the obituary this morning.
I see.
I'm sorry, Jonathan. Please accept my condolences.
Y el ojo estaba en la tumba. Ok, a ver qué se va a hacer ahorita. Dice contarle. El ojo estaba en la tumba. Llegar al cementerio Stonebridge. Vamos a ver dónde está el cementerio Stonebridge. Asistir al funeral de Mary. Detalles. Ok, acabo de informar a la doctora Swanson, la enfermera que ella trabaja en el hospital Pembroke. También le informé sobre mis hallazgos en Whitechapel. Razvan Vasily, mi hermana María. Ok, va. Vamos a darle, profesor. Parece ser que no está tan lejos. Vamos, primo.
I never thought I would have to attend my murdered sister's funeral. Mary, I can't forgive myself. I'll find the truth about what happened to us. I swear.
Ok, vamos, profesor. ¿Por acá se podrá? No se ve como que sí. No. ¿Aquí qué pedo? Cerrado, profesor. Ok. Entonces no va. Vamos por acá. Soy nivel medio chafa, soy nivel 11. Enter at your own risk. Whitechapel Street. Uh-oh. No, poderes L2, L2. a la sangre. Nota de muchachos de las botas mojadas. Dice acerca del reclutamiento de nuevos muchachos de Whitechapel. Creo haber encontrado uno, Albi. Es una de las personas más estúpidas que he conocido, pero es rudo. Le pedí que demostrara que podía conseguir drogas para él, para el mercado negro, y cumplió. Ok. Está disponible. Son los chicos más profesores. A ver, chúpale la sangre, profesor. Ahí está, profesor. Me queda este primo. Dale, profesor. Perfecto. Vientos, vientos, vámonos. Vamos a llegar al cementerio, profesor, pero ¿por dónde? Parece que por aquí, ¿no? No. Bueno, sí se puede por aquí. Va. Ok. No mames, que se trabó otra vez este pedo. Voy a tener que reiniciar la consola. No, el juego nada más. Está muy chafa este pedo. Vamos a cerrar aplicación. Y otra vez, a ver dónde me deja. Ok, el intro. Ok. Y otra, una hora de carga. Ok. Me dejó bien pinche lejos. ¿Será que por aquí es más fácil? Creo que sí, ¿no? A ver. Me fui a meter a unas pinches honduras medias locochonas, sí. Vamos a hacer por acá. Sí, vale madres. Blackwell Fulborg. Ok, aquí hay un chingo de cazadores. Ah, ¿qué es este pedo? Ah, por acá arriba más fácil, ¿no? ¿Y eso qué es? ¿Un refugio? Ah. ¿Que sí voy a tener que matar a esos güeyes? No. Ok. Sigue primo, ya casi. Cementerio de Stonebridge. Chíngalo, profesor. Ganaste. Va que va, profesor, ya llegamos.
My dear sister, I don't know if I have the strength.
Por acá. ¿Qué pedo? ¿Quién?
What do you want?
Ahí está.
Somebody help! Who are you? What do you want?
Ajá, se la está pellizcando.
Somebody help!
Ahí está, profesor.
What do you want?
Pues ya te ayudamos, profesora. Habla.
Are you all right, miss?
I don't know. Who were those people? They wanted to kill me. Why?
They've lost their minds in the epidemic. They won't come back for now.
You seem to know a lot about them, sir.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reid. I'm investigating this disease.
I am Xiaoxun. Thank you so much for helping me, Mr. Reid. I must go to the cemetery now. Goodbye.
Ok, no queda de otra. ¿Y aquí qué pedo? Se ve chingón, es como una tumba. Está llena de cuerpos, qué pedo. Sí, está muy locochón. Pues bueno, vamos a seguirle. Ok. Ah, son igual son galos, ¿no? Sí. Perfecto. Aquí qué pedo. Asistir directamente al funeral. Ok, vamos. Ups. Va. Este pinche pedo intrigoso. Ok, vamos bien. Sí, hacia allá. Parece como que va a haber un chief aquí. No.
Since I can't reveal myself to my mother now, I must find a discreet spot to attend the
Aquí
ceremony.
por acá, profesor. Ahí está. Vientos.
I am the resurrection and the life. He that believeth in me, though he were dead, yet shall he live. And whosoever liveth and believeth in me shall never die. We commend unto thy hands of mercy, most merciful Father, the soul of our sister departed, and we commit her body to the ground. Earth to earth, ashes to ashes, dust to dust.
Why kill my Mary and stick her here in this cold, god-awful place?
These are the legal requirements for the epidemic, madam.
Oh, Avery, I feel so tired. Please take me home.
Yes, madam.
Madres.
Oh, Mary. What have I done? If I could only change one thing. One thing. This is a nightmare.
Jonathan,
Ah, mira.
there is
Lady
nothing you
Ashbury.
can do but accept it.
What brings you here?
I thought you could use the company. I am so sorry for your loss, Jonathan.
A vampire, crying over the death of a loved one. It sounds like a bad joke.
Así es, primo.
No, Jonathan. She was your sister. And the pain of her death, the hunger that killed her, will stab at you for years. It's important to cry for those you love.
She had been scouring the most dangerous parts of London in search of me. And it led to her death.
Jonathan, don't.
I still hear her last thoughts. They echo in my head. Her mind shattered, and it haunts me.
Jonathan, stop. Listen carefully. You must come to terms with this. You must learn to live with what happened.
How is it possible? Tell me. Is it so easy to take a life every night, and then just smile and nod at those you spared?
Don't you see? You're doing the work of our enemies, feeding your remorse. We are weakest when we grieve, and the guilt blurs our senses.
And so this is why you're here. To warn me. You felt this pain yourself. You too have endured this.
I don't want to lose you, Jonathan. I've lost so many friends. Loved ones I cherished. Pray for Mary's forgiveness, if you must.
You may be right.
Of course. I I've stared upon this world for centuries, and time has taught me to deal with guilt, if not erase it.
What should I do then?
St. Mary's Church is not far from here. Go there and make your peace. Find the solace you need.
My lady wants me to confess.
No, Jonathan. It's you who wants to confess, I think.
Ok. Llegar a la iglesia de Saint Mary. Soy muy cabrón todo esto. Ah, vamos. O sea, sí, literalmente tengo que confesar. Viejo camino de Whitechapel. Y aquí hay... un nuevo escondite. Perfecto. Vamos a subir un nivelito de sangre o qué. Tácticas. ¿Se puede una? Va. No, no se puede. Ah, no, sí. Perfecto, velo de sombras. Alternar, agota tu resistencia para desvanecerte en las sombras y ser invisible para la mayoría de tus enemigos. Al moverte en este estado consumirás más resistencia. Ok. Necesitamos hacer unas curas, ¿no? Supongo. What? Debe estar dando este pedo de que se trabe. A ver si se destraba solo. Ni madres, ¿verdad? Ah, no, sí. Lo bueno que no me doy en la madre si me caigo.
And off to church he goes, a newborn seeking divine consent to lick the blood from the soft and pointy crown.
Who are you? Make yourself known.
Newborn, you reek of guilt and pointless compassion. Shed your skin, forget your old weaker self.
What do you want from me?
Ah, él es su creador, supongo.
Ascalon does not approve of lone wolves who bring unwanted eyes to our pastures.
So your name is Ascalon.
Ascalon's will is vampire law. Learn them,
Madre, está bien
abide by
pinche
them,
gigante.
or I shall return as your judge and jury.
These immortals try my patience with their plans and unsolicited counsel.
Ok, sí, ups. Vientos. No. Madres. Casi me chinga este profesor.
This man stunned me with his faith. His crucifix. This is not good news.
Sí, pero no debe haber otra razón, profesor. ¿Por acá? Ah. Whitechapel. Vamos, primo.
Yes? What is it that you want?
I'm sorry to disturb you at such a late hour.
No worries, my son. I'm still quite awake, having just returned from a funeral.
Yes, I know. I've forgotten what I wanted. I don't know.
Just a lobby.
May I help you, child? You seem somewhat perturbed.
I haven't the strength to cross the threshold. I wish to pray, to cleanse my soul.
The church is shut by order of the bishop. But I'm still the vicar of St. Mary's, if that is any use to you, my son.
You seem to me a good soul, Vicar. But this is a personal matter.
There are no secrets from God, my son. If your heart needs comfort, consider me your chapel. For I can be as silent as stone.
Si tengo palabras, okay.
I've words for one departed. They're not for living ears to hear.
Your eyes burn with rage, yet I see the pain that lies beyond. I am here to lighten the burden of all God's creatures. Whatever you tell me is between us and the Lord.
Very well, priest. As you seem quite adamant.
Open your heart, my son. Tell me what burdens you. With whom do you wish to speak?
Sí.
She was my sister.
You seem so troubled by the loss of this girl. What happened to her?
She was murdered.
I see. And how are you feeling, my son?
She died because of me. How do you think I feel?
I have a final question for you, my son. This is of the utmost importance.
Ask your question, Vicar.
What words would you like to say to your poor sister?
I killed you. There's no excuse. My dear Mary, forgive me.
You have been heard, my son, and your burden will lighten if your words are sincere. Go in peace now, and live your life in the way she would have wanted.
Ya estás, papazul. Sale, banda, le vamos a dejar hasta aquí por el día de hoy. Como siempre, agradezco suscripciones, pulgares arriba y nos vemos en el siguiente video. Hasta luego.